Welcome, Gemini, and welcome to your July 2021 reading. You guys are the last reading for the zodiac that I'm doing for the month of July. So last but not least, my lovely Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in Gemini. I'm sorry, you guys, and I really thank you so much for bearing with me. You guys know that there's been a lot of things going on. You know, I started a new project, and then I also have my small businesses, and then my dog, that has been really taking precedence over everything, and then also the car situation, which I'm not really too worried about. I did get a lawyer involved in this so it could move faster, and that's what's happening right now, and I'm just leaving it in God's hands. As well as my dog, that situation, I just found out this Saturday that she has heart failure, and so I'm taking it day by day. It's hard sometimes, but she's on a cocktail of medication, and I just want her life to be the most comfortable it is for the rest of her life. And I, send your prayers and love out to Lulu. I appreciate you so much for doing that. And yeah, so let's get started with your reading. This is for my lovely Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in Gemini. And also, you guys know that these readings can resonate whenever they're called to you, whenever they pop up in your feed, whenever you're guided to them. And then also, not everything may resonate. All of it may resonate too, and then none of it may resonate. So just take whatever resonates and just get rid of what doesn't, okay? And then also, if you can please like, share, and subscribe, it does help my channel grow. And once I reach that 5,000 subscribers mark, I don't know what I was thinking, and monetary, but 5,000 subscribers mark, I would really love to do lives with you. Okay, so let's get started. So 9 of Wands. This is a very interesting 9 of Wands. Usually the 9 of Wands is that person that looks a little bit unsure and defensive behind a lot of wands. Here it's different. She looks like she's been cut a lot, right? Cut by the thorns. And so maybe you are feeling a bit defensive about something, being very extra careful because you've been through a lot of battles in your life just most of recently, which has caused a lot of bruising and scarring. And it doesn't have to be on a physical way, but also internally you have felt the hurt, and your battle scars are showing that. And so you're moving in a way where you're going to be very extra cautious or careful of how you strategize your next steps. So you're probably taking more precautions right now because you have experienced some battle scars along the way in whatever it is, in a work situation, in a love situation, new business that you're starting, your family, a relationship. There is these battle scars that you are feeling, and there's this sense of being extra vigilant and extra careful. So let's see how the major arcanum cards relate to the 9 of Wands. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with this. And I pre-shuffled and meditated over your cards, Gemini. So, Spirit, what does Gemini need to know for the rest of the month of July into early August? What can we tell Gemini, Spirit? What does Gemini need to know? We have the 2 of Swords. We have the Temperance in reverse. We have the Star in reverse. We have the 5 of Cups and the Magician card. Okay, Gemini, so with the 2 of Swords, this is really confirming that you're being extra careful, because with the 2 of Swords, it's someone that really cannot make that decision, and you may be feeling a bit hesitant or defensive about moving forward with your plans on something. And so you're taking a step back is what I'm feeling. And so you're trying to think clearly or see clearly whatever it is that you need to with the Two of Swords. But you feel like you're having a hard time making this decision. Okay? And so with the Temperance in reverse, there is this feeling, which is very interesting. Now that I'm seeing the Star in reverse and the Temperance in reverse, there is this sense of, you see how they're both pouring water or spells and stuff into a pot here. So they're both doing this, the Temperance in reverse and the Star in reverse, which is very interesting to me to see. The Temperance is about divine timing in the sense, and the Star is about healing. And with this in reverse, the Temperance in reverse and the Star in reverse, things are not moving as fast as you would like, but it is in reverse for a reason, because these are major arcana cards. They're the most important cards here that Spirit is moving forward. And so I believe with these two major arcana cards, there's just these delays that are going on in regards to healing and the time that is meant to be patient. So you need to be extra patient with the Temperance in reverse. And with you being unsure and being a bit defensive, this is a time for you to spend time with yourself, maybe to do some reflection, I feel, because there's delays that are happening with your healing, and with Spirit trying to tell you to be more balanced here, balanced and patient. And I'm feeling your impatience of being unable to make some sort of decision. And it is causing you some sort of dread and sadness and anxiety, I feel, with the Five of Cups. But as the Magician, and this is your card, Gemini, or you may be dealing with another Gemini, they're telling you that you, in the end, are able to manifest whatever it is you need in your life. You have all the tools you need. They're telling me this. And it is another major arcana card, and it's upright, which is a good thing to see in the end. But what Spirit is trying to tell me is that you need to balance yourself at this time. This is time for you to balance, because you may feel like you have these indecisions with the Two of Swords. You're not able to think clearly because you're feeling defensive. And it's hard to heal when you are in the mode of not being able to think clearly and you're defensive. So they are telling me, in the end, you are capable as the Magician. You know how to use the tools that you have. And you need to get out of this rut of feeling sad for some reason. So let's elaborate further and see what else Spirit is guided to tell you for the rest of the month of July into August. What is it that Gemini needs to know, Spirit? I have the Three of Wands in reverse. I have the Three of Swords. I have the Six of Wands in reverse. I have the Four of Pentacles. And I have the Eight of Swords in reverse. That's interesting. It looks like you may be dealing with a Taurus. I just did Taurus, and they have the Six of Wands right in the middle of this reading too, right in the heart of it. So you may be dealing with a Taurus, doesn't have to be. But with the Three of Wands here, there's a delay of plans is what I'm getting. And that's where we see all this confliction with the Two of Swords. There's delay of plans, and you're very conflicted, or you're very impatient, and you're not feeling very balanced about these delays. And it's breaking your heart, these delays, these plans that someone has or you have. It's causing you some sort of heartbreak. There may have been some plans to see someone that is at a distance, and it's just not happening. And it's causing you a lot of anxiety and being upset. You're conflicted about, because this person is not moving fast enough, or maybe has decided that they cannot see you, and it's causing you to have this anxiety to drop the situation. But I wouldn't move that fast in doing that. There is a reason why this person cannot come forward to you, I'm feeling, with the Three of Wands reverse. And that's what they're probably trying to tell me, is that you need to balance yourself, because this person cannot move forward towards you, and you're very depressed about this because of that. But like I said, there is a reason, and you felt very hurt with all of these battle scars. And so with the Six of Wands, you this person here feels like I feel unhappiness. I feel they have a lot of responsibilities. I feel like there has been some sort of losses, or there's battles that they're having with other people, with time possibly as well. They don't have enough time, and maybe possibly work that's keeping them busy with all these responsibilities, where they're not able to manage them. They probably are not able to manage them or accomplish them. This person can have a big ego as well, is what I'm feeling, with the Three of Wands in reverse and the Six of Wands. That's why they have broken your heart, with their big ego. They may have this struggle of fighting and wanting to win. And then with the Star in reverse, there's something that they know that needs to be healed. And I feel that they know that they need to heal this relationship that they have with you, because with the Three of Swords, they have broken your heart. And they may have this ego of not wanting to apologize, is what I'm getting now. Because they're not wanting to move forward with some sort of apology, where they're not going to win. They feel like they want to win, but they feel like they don't want to apologize. And so when they're in this kind of feeling a situation, whatever, they're not going to heal because of their big ego. They're not very balanced right now, is what I'm getting. And it's breaking your heart. And they know this too. They got some big ego where they want to win, but they know you're right, I believe. And so with the Four of Pentacles, this person may have a lot of responsibilities where they're working on making a lot of money. They're trying to save that. They're trying to hold on to their monies. But it could also mean that they're holding on to you, but they're very sad of how they hurt you. And they're holding on to their own ego of not being able to apologize to you, is what I'm getting. They're keeping themselves trapped because they're letting their ego win over them to not apologize to you for some reason. But with the Magician upright, with the Eight of Swords, they want to manifest some sort of change, but they're finding it hard to apologize. So they're trying to think of some clever way to be able to think that they are right, in a sense, to manipulate you in a way where you're going to believe that they are right, so they could get out of this trap. So let's move forward and see what else you need to know, Gemini, for the rest of the month of July into August. What does Gemini need to know for the rest of the month of July into August, Spirit? I have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. I have the Emperor card. I have the Fool in reverse. I have the Justice card. And then I have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so these feel very tough for some reason, because of the new beginnings are all reversed, and it feels tough. It feels tough in the way that they're not able to express truth because their ego with the Ace of Swords in reverse, and then the Three of Wands are not able to make those plans to move ahead because they know that they have to speak some truth towards you. You know, be the stand-up person, have this sense of change, to be a, you know, a decent person, to be able to move forward. But with the Emperor next to the Ace of Swords, they want to look like this person that has it all together, that is very compassionate and takes care of everybody that is involved in a situation. They want to look like this to you. They want to have this appearance, or they may be in Aries as well. Doesn't have to be, but they want you to see them as this person that has it all together. Or they may be very controlling in the sense that they are not wanting to apologize, and they're very rigid and stubborn. And with the Three of Swords, they know that they have broken your heart, and they're not very balanced at this time with the Temperance in reverse. And then with the Fool, they're not able to get out of a situation of their mind and head and their thoughts and their own ego to be able to be the Fool and have a new start of adventure with you. They're not able to do that right now because the Fool's in reverse. And so they know they're not winning, but their ego is taking over them. And they know that they need to heal, but they're just denying the star of healing and living in their ego. And so with the Justice card here, Justice is coming, and I like to see that this is upright, because they know that the only way to move forward with you is through the Justice card and being able to be balanced. And it's interesting with the Temperance card here, you know, they need to balance themselves, and they're not balanced, and they know they need to balance themselves. They need to be able to tell you the truth on things, to be able to balance this relationship of give and take. Or you may be dealing with a Libra, it doesn't have to be, but also they may be dealing with some sort of legalities too that is keeping them trapped in their way of thinking. And so when people are having to deal with a lot of stress and anxieties and such, you know, they're not treating themselves right, and they play the victim in the way that they want to win, and they let their ego get in the way of controlling. And that's what they're holding on to. They're holding on to that sense of themselves winning, themselves holding on to monies. And it may be that they're in a legal situation that involves money, and there is a lot of sadness involved. And so it may be that they may be in another relationship with a Three of Wands, because we have three. And so with it in reverse, they're not able to move forward and give you that sense of truth. And that's where this Three of Hearts is involved here, because there's a lot of anxieties and a lot of stress, a lot of like fighting with someone. There is no love in that situation, but it's like moving forward in a sense where it's a pain. It's a pain to the heart, because it, you know, there maybe once was love, and they're needing to balance the situation that they have with this other person, and they can't have a new start, and they feel like they're not going to win and heal in some legal situation that they're in with someone else, or it could be a work situation, it could be some kind of situation where there's legal things involved in it. And it's going to be costly. You know, there may be some assets involved in this. It could be a divorce. And there is a lot of sadness. You know, there's a lot of time that has been passed and wasted in a situation that they were unhappy in, but also that they have put you in the situation too. You know, they have wasted your time is what the feeling is. But they're holding on to you, and they feel like they cannot have a new start with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And they feel like they're trapped in a situation, but they feel like they're trapped because they cannot approach you, because they're not balanced at this time. And again, like I said, there is no healing at this time. But they know that they can shift and change as the Magician. And that's the energy that you reflect to them. But they feel stuck and trapped for some reason and are not able to do that. And I feel that for some reason I'm hearing, I have all these responsibilities. I have a lot going on. I cannot even, you know, fathom to move forward, or I I can't push myself to do this, and I can't break your heart again, is what I'm hearing. I can't do this. And so they keep themselves trapped in the Eight of Swords. And so with the heart of this reading, with the Six of Wands in reverse, they feel like they can't win at this time with you. They know that you are conflicted over them with the Two of Swords, and that you're walking on eggshells with them with the Nine of Wands. And there is no movement with the Three of Wands, because they're in some sort of situation where it involves legalities and money. And so at this time they feel imbalanced and they want to heal, but they are not able to. And that's where we get the Six of Wands in reverse, is that there's no winning at this time. I don't feel like I can't get out of this situation, and I feel very stuck. And so with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse in the end here, they feel like they cannot have a new start of joy, new start of stability with you at this time. And that is what we have currently. They feel very stuck. And so let's go ahead and move on to the I Am Everything cards. I Am Everything cards. I'm sorry that the cards are like this. I mean, it is what it is. It's not always rainbows, butterflies, and unicorns. You know, I'm only going to tell you what Spirit guides me with the cards and the truth here. But it is what it is at this time, right? And some readings are more beautiful than others, but some readings are just hard messages that, you know, I guess will help you, guide you through some kind of insight of what is going on. And then it's up to you. It really is up to you to make the decision of what you want to do to move forward in whatever way, to change and shift, to shift and change, or to keep yourself or someone else stuck, right? So let's see what the I Am Everything says. So I am discerning. I love myself enough to say no to people and situations that don't serve my highest good. I am discerning. Beautiful. So that is a great message, because these are really tough cards at this time, and knowing that this is a time to really go deep and shine that light within yourself, to love yourself. I know you're stuck in this Two of Swords kind of feeling, and this defensive kind of Nine of Wands, but knowing that you are enough, and you say no to situations that don't serve your highest good because you love yourself and you're discerning, is the way to go. To love yourself, go within as the magician, and create whatever it is that you want to create for the highest best good. And then, like an explosion, bring that energy out into the world, and then let it bounce back to you. Okay, and I want to get one more card for you guys, because you guys are the last sign I'm doing. You guys are extremely patient. Thank you so much. And these are tough energies, so I'll give you another card just like I did for Taurus. Taurus, their card jumped out, but you are the last sign, so I'm going to go ahead and give you another card too. I am receptive. I am open to new ideas. I am willing to try different methods, and I consider alternate viewpoints. I welcome intellectual stimulation. I am receptive. This is so you. You know, with the Magician card here, I want you to know that this is the energy that you're feeling. You're feeling a bit defensive of all of these energies that's been happening towards you. And I don't blame you. These are pretty tough energies. And it is keeping you, you know, your mental capacity is of two minds with the Two of Swords. But knowing that you are discerning and very receptive, you are the magician. And so the Magician upright is a beautiful card, because you have all the tools. You're able to manifest whatever it is that you want, to shift and change things for the better. But first it starts with you to heal yourself as you are discerning, to take care of you, have joy in the present and with the people you love, and just doing the things you love. Focus on that at this time, because those joys that you bring out to the world, like I said, it goes to where it needs to go for the highest best good, but it comes back to you too. So let's go ahead and get some joy and virtue cards for you for the month of July into early August. What can we tell Gemini for the month of July into August? This could be the one. Free yourself. Very interesting. Stay optimistic about your love life. Okay. All right. So this could be the one. You're already met the romantic partner you seek. So this could be the one, the person that you're with. This person just feels very stuck in some sort of situation, and they're letting a lot of things take over them. And with that said, it's affecting them to be a bit destructive in their life, to not want to apologize, in the sense they feel like they're losing in all these other situations that they want to win over you in a way, but that's not working. And they know really that they want to heal a situation and balance it, because they do want a new start. Even though it is reversed, they do want this new stable beginning with you, meaning that is a lot of love that they want to provide for you, but they feel that they can't do it because they feel like they cannot win with the Six of Wands in reverse. So with the energy of you, with the Magician, bringing that energy of love and discernment of your joy, and that you are receptive to the ideas, whatever it is that they come back, you know, in the when they're able to come back to you. So this could be the one. And then the middle of the card is free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And that's what they're saying here with the Magician, that I am discerning and I am receptive. That it is a time to free yourself from a situation and experience joy, because we know that this is the one already. And so stay optimistic about your love life, and positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So just like I had said here, and the cards don't lie, and with spirits making me focus on the Temperance in reverse and the Star in reverse, that you really need to balance at this time, because they don't want you to stay in this Nine of Wands type of energy with the Two of Swords, because Gemini, they know that you can shift and change like the wind. And so be that Magician that you are, and free yourself, because you are discerning and receptive, and stay optimistic, because your ball of fire of love within yourself, like I said, radiates out into the world to whoever it needs to go to, and whoever you have your mind set on where it needs to go to heal, it will come back to you too. So stay optimistic about your love life, and bring the highest good of love energies out into the world for the highest best good only. And positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, okay? So this is the reading that I have for you, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed it. And for next month, it's going to be a little bit different. So with all the stuff that I have going on right now, and I don't know if it's going to stay this long for a while, but for now, I'm going to do elemental readings. So in the next month, it's going to be all the air signs, for example. I'm going to just do one reading take turns on the different signs. And then whoever writes down their signs where I see the most, and the next month, the second half of the month, that sign, for example, I'm going to see a lot of Geminis, let's say. And so then Gemini in the second half of the month will have their own reading for the air signs. And you could write your sign and all the other signs as well, because you may be dealing, for example, with a Cancer. Okay, and so you could write Cancer and Gemini or whatever, you know what I mean? You could just write it in all the other signs if you'd like. But that's how it's going to be for the next month. And so, yeah, something to look forward to. And so, thank you again for bearing with me, you guys. And if you can please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And I will see you next month. And you guys have a great month and be safe. And I love you guys. Thank you so much. Bye.